Hey, Steve Jolly here with the Home Buying Skills Channel. On today's show, I want to talk to you about Jim Camp's best negotiating tips for buying or selling a home. Jim Camp was the world's most feared negotiator, and almost no one talks about him. Yet everyone in this field follows his advice, as he was the grandfather of creating a system of negotiations and helped start both the FBI hostage negotiation program and the Harvard School of Negotiation. Each one of these lessons is essential to mastering his system, and the last one might be the hardest. Are you ready to get started? Let's get to business. The no mindset is a powerful approach to real estate negotiations, helping you maintain control, create leverage, and ultimately achieve a more favorable outcome by setting clear boundaries, staying objective, and being willing to walk away. You'll be better equipped to make rational, well-informed decisions throughout the negotiation process. Embrace the power of no by being prepared to walk away if the deal is not in your best interest. By being willing to walk away, you'll demonstrate to the other party that you're not desperate and that you have alternatives. This can help shift the power dynamic in your favor. You need to create boundaries and stick to them, ensuring you maintain control of the negotiation process. And before entering negotiations, establish your limits regarding price, location, property condition, and other essential factors. This will help you avoid making impulsive decisions or overcommitting to a deal that doesn't align with your objectives. It's common for buyers and sellers to become emotionally attached to a property, which can cloud judgment and lead to poor decision making. The no mindset helps you approach negotiations with a sense of detachment and objectivity, focusing on the facts and figures rather than emotions. Clearly define your goals in buying or selling a home, such as budget, location, and essential features. And as a buyer, you may be looking for a starter home, an investment property, or a place to raise your family. And as a seller, your goals might involve obtaining the best possible price, selling within a specific time frame, and minimizing costs associated with a sale. Once you've identified your goals, prioritize them based on their importance to you. This can help you focus on what matters most and be prepared to make trade-offs during the negotiation process. So set your objectives to avoid getting caught up in emotions and making hasty decisions. Establish specific criteria for your ideal property, such as the size, location, condition, and amenities. These criteria will guide your decision making and help you stay focused on your objectives. For sellers, criteria might include acceptable offer price, closing date, and contingencies. Establish a clear budget for your real estate transaction, including the maximum price you're willing to pay as the buyer or the minimum price you're willing to accept as a seller. And don't forget to consider additional costs such as closing costs, moving expenses, and any necessary repairs or renovations. Doing your homework. Research market trends, property values, and neighborhood characteristics. Ask your agent for this information and do your own homework. Research the current state of the local real estate market, including trends in home prices, inventory levels, and average days on the market. This will help you gauge the market conditions and set realistic expectations for your negotiation. Study recently sold properties in the area that are similar to yours that you're interested in buying or selling, and this will give you an idea of the property's fair market value and help you determine appropriate offer or listing price. You can also gather information on the neighborhood that can impact the property's value and desirability and may be important factors to consider during the negotiation process. So start assessing the property's condition on the first showing if you think the home has potential. Look at everything carefully and take notes on expensive items such as mechanical systems, roofs, appliances, and foundations. Getting as close as possible to the true value of the home on the first offer is critical to successful negotiations. And if you are way off because you did not notice something initially, it's much harder to renegotiate the price. And if you get it under contract, you'll be able to conduct a thorough inspection of the property to identify any potential issues or needed repairs. This information can be used as leverage in the negotiation. Now for sellers, you need to address any necessary repairs or improvements to enhance the property's appeal, value, and avoid further negotiations over repairs. Understand the other party's position, needs, and motivation to create leverage. This can help you tailor your negotiation strategy and identify potential areas for compromise or concession. Be emotionally neutral. Be aware of the emotions that may arise during the negotiation process, such as excitement, attachment, fear, or frustration. Acknowledge these emotions and understand that they are a natural part of the process, but do not let them dictate your decision. View the negotiation as a separate entity from the property itself. Treat it as a business transaction and avoid becoming emotionally attached to a specific property, which can impair your judgment. Concentrate on the facts, figures, and your predetermined objectives rather than letting emotions guide your decision making. Keep your goals in mind and base your choices on objective information rather than emotional reactions. Keep the bigger picture in mind and remember that there are other properties on the market. Remind yourself that a particular deal doesn't work out there. There will be other opportunities for you to find a suitable property that meets your needs. Develop and ask open-ended questions. Probe the other party's position, desires, and concerns to uncover hidden opportunities or potential issues. Open-ended questions foster more meaningful, productive conversations as they require thoughtful, comprehensive answers instead of simple yes/no responses. And by asking open-ended questions, you can encourage the other party to reveal valuable information that may not have been shared otherwise. And this can help you identify potential issues, areas of compromise, or additional opportunities for negotiation. Gaining insight through open-ended questions helps you craft better offers and counteroffers. And when answering open-ended questions, make sure to stick to answering the question only. Do not add any additional information unless asked specifically about it. Actively listen. Pay close attention to the other party's verbal and nonverbal cues. Focus entirely on the speaker and eliminate distraction such as your phone or background noise. Maintain eye contact and use nonverbal cues like nodding or leaning forward to show your engagement in the conversation. Allow the speaker to finish their thoughts without interrupting or finishing their sentences. Give them time and space to express themselves fully and avoid rushing the conversation. Use active listening to build rapport, establish trust, and gather useful information. Summarize the speaker's main points or ideas in your own words to ensure you've understood them correctly. This can be done by saying things like, if I understand you correctly, you're saying, or so your main concern is. This not only demonstrates your intention, but also provides an opportunity for the speaker to clarify their message if necessary. If you need more information or are unsure about something the speaker said, ask open-ended questions to encourage further explanation. Acknowledge the speaker's emotions and concerns by expressing empathy and understanding. This can be done by using phrases like, I can see how that would be frustrating, or that must have been difficult for you. By practicing active listening in real estate negotiations, you can establish trust, gain valuable insights, and demonstrate genuine interest in the other party's perspective. Set the tone for the negotiation. Establish yourself as a serious, professional negotiator by setting the tone from the beginning. Approach the negotiation process with a professional demeanor and treat the other party with courtesy and respect. This includes using polite language, addressing people by their names, and maintaining a calm and composed demeanor even in challenging situations. Demonstrate confidence in your knowledge, preparation, and negotiation abilities without appearing arrogant or condescending. Confidence can help establish credibility and trust, making the other party more receptive to your proposals. Encourage open and honest communication by sharing your goals, concerns, and motivations. This transparency can foster trust and help both parties understand each other's positions and interests. Be respectful, assertive, and focused on achieving a mutually beneficial outcome. Have a valid mission and purpose, understanding the reasons behind your decision to buy or sell a home. Begin by outlining your long-term goals related to the real estate transaction. These could include financial objectives, lifestyle aspirations, investment strategies, or personal development plans. Clearly articulate your position and purpose to the other party and any professionals involved in the negotiation, such as your real estate agent, lenders, or attorneys. This can help ensure that everyone is working toward the same goals and understands the underlying motivations driving the negotiation. And when faced with difficult decisions or potential compromises during the negotiation process, use your mission and purpose as a framework for evaluating your options, assessing how each choice aligns with your mission and purpose, and consider the long-term implications of each decision. When faced with difficult decisions or potential compromises during the negotiation process, use your mission and purpose as a framework for evaluating your options. Assess how each choice aligns with your mission and purpose, and consider the long-term implications of each decision. Plan and execute. Develop a negotiation strategy based on your research, objectives, and desired outcomes. Determine the best alternative course of action you can take if the negotiation doesn't result in an agreement. Knowing your best alternative can help you gauge when to accept a deal, make concessions, or walk away from the negotiation. Based on your objectives, research, and best alternative, create a comprehensive negotiation plan that should include your opening offer, desired concessions, and potential counteroffers. Also consider different scenarios and prepare responses to various objectives or proposals the other party may present. Adapt and adjust your strategy as needed, remaining flexible and open to new information. Maintain control through silence. Utilize silence as a powerful tool to let the other party reveal information or feel pressure to concede. Using silence strategically can convey confidence and patience, signaling to the other party that you're not desperate or easily rattled. This can help establish a strong position in the negotiation and make the other party more receptive to your proposals and counteroffers. And when the other party presents a proposal or raises a concern, take a moment to pause and consider your response. This deliberate silence can help you process the information, formulate a thorough response, and avoid reacting impulsively or emotionally. Resist the urge to fill silence with unnecessary information or concessions. Let awkward silence be awkward. Silence allows both parties to reflect on the current state of the negotiation and consider potential solutions or compromises. This reflection can lead to more thoughtful and creative problem solving, ultimately increasing the likelihood of reaching a mutually beneficial agreement. By applying these principles, you'll be able to conduct effective negotiations when buying or selling a home, ultimately reaching a satisfying agreement for both parties. If you liked the video, click the like button to let us know you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below and I'll make sure to answer them. And be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you never miss another episode. Take care and have a good day.